Today's task will be to replace the clock light bulb in my 98 Jaguar XJR. The first thing we want to do is remove the wood paneling across the front. Now I've got this piece of plastic that's I think Lexan Plastics is pretty strong, and I use that to pry so I don't damage anything when I do it. Okay, first we'll remove the middle panel. It's the easiest one to take out. So just wedge under here and just get it and pop it, and a couple of good pops and it'll come right out. Very easy. Okay, next we're going to take out the panel by the gauge cluster. You might be able to leave this on, but I think it's a little bit easier to take it off because it comes off awfully easy also. I don't know if you can see this with the camera back there, but if you pop up underneath here and just give it a little pry, snap right off the other side. Also snapped off. Now, little wiggle in, and there she is. No problem. Set up here, get out of the way. The next one is the most difficult, and that's the one that is in front of the airbag on the passenger side. Now I've disconnected my battery for safety reasons, naturally, and we'll take that off. Now I found that this is a lot harder to pop off, so I found that kind of a bent tool. This is actually an old brake tool that I can reach in here and get underneath the panel here, and I can wedge it and I can give it a pretty good tug and start with the left bottom, I think, and a pretty good tug and you'll pop it off, and then you can carefully work around here and get on the other side, and that comes out. Now be very careful. There's a couple of straps here that are attached to the firewall, so that, you know, if the airbag pops out, it pops out like this. But just be real careful around there. The next thing we're going to do is there's 4 screws around the vent here which holds the clock. Really easy to get at. Alright, now we're going to take this whole panel out, and I see it actually comes out and it's fairly loose, and it's sort of wedged in here, and it looks like you have to take the dash apart on the left side here on the driver's side, but you really don't. You can just wiggle around here a little bit and you'll get enough clearance that you can pull the right side out and sort of slide it over, pull it forward, and here's the clock, and right behind you here is a wire that goes through a connector in here, so you can actually reach down on the bottom of that, and there's a little push tab. You can push it and that'll disconnect the wire. So get the wire out. Hope you saw all that. The clock's right in here. Right in here is the bulb itself. It's actually pretty easy to take the clock out. This clock is held in with 3 tabs, one on the top and 2 at the bottom. You take a little screwdriver and pry these up a little bit. Press on the clock. The bottom one's similar. There you got the clock. We're all set. Now we can change the bulb. The bulb's right here. Comes out, and we'll change that. We'll take it inside and do it. Okay, we got the clock in here. Now the bulb is right over on this side here. You can use a 1/4-inch nut driver and just unscrew it and wiggle around and it'll drop right out. Now my local Jaguar dealer didn't have the bulb, The number for the bulb was LNC 5180AA. Now, in looking around my local O'Reilly store, I actually found a ICO bulb. Sylvania also makes this, probably some other manufacturers, but it's a 2721 MF. And it looks a little bit different, but it is the same size and will fit right into the hole in the clock. The only difference is it's a clear bulb, and you can use it clear, it's fine. I actually took the blue plastic filter that was on the old bulb and put it on this bulb before I replaced it. It gives you the same blue light. I don't know if it makes any difference, but you can do it. If you carefully remove it from the old bulb, it'll slide right on there and you'll be home free. And again, it just slips right in. This one's a little different. I use a pair of needle nose to line it up. Put it on. There we go. We're all set. I was going to make a bulb myself and use an LED, but this was so easy I didn't. The only thing, if you want to put an LED in there, you're going to have to be careful to get the positive and negative side of a 12 volt LED. And it turns out the top side here, the top edge of the connector is positive, the positive side, and you just have to sort of be careful when you build it, if you're going to build it into the, I was going to take the old casing here and just solder an LED onto the contacts and put it in there, but I decided not to do that. So that's it. Put it back in the reverse order and you should be all set to go.